Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of History of Popcorn. This is going to be on everywhere you can stream, and you guys didn't even know it was coming. We are doing
Woo!
Oscar nomination special as well as a Razzies nomination special.
The
Back
best
to
of the
back,
best and the worst of the worst.
all together in one show right now. I've whipped out my Francis Ford Coppola wine, and I am celebrating the Oscars tonight.
I'm curious. I mean, like this
You are a
this was a
curious
year.
person.
I do say it a lot. No, this is a year where it's like I agreed with them more than I thought I would, and there were some surprises there. So I'm curious what's actually gonna win, because it's such a strange group of films,
Mhm.
but also it's pretty cool that like the pandemic has like made an option for some of these movies to be recognized. Like it's
Mhm.
it's it's interesting.
Like Netflix is nominated for every single category except
Yes.
two, which is insane.
Hmm.
Netflix is in
Yep.
every single category. But yeah, welcome to History of Popcorn. We're your hosts,
I'm Justin.
and I'm Elijah. Welcome to the special of the Oscars and Razzies. We'll be beginning with the Oscars, the 93rd Oscars. But our first Oscars is going to be the 100th Oscars.
Yes.
I'm just gonna lay down some smaller nominations first, just right off the bat. The best animated feature. The nominations are Onward, Over the Moon, Shaun the Sheep, Farmageddon,
That one
Soul,
shocked.
Wolfwalkers. I didn't realize that came out in 2020. Is that by the same people who did what is it? Wallace and Gromit?
Yes, yeah,
I hope they
yeah.
win.
So I remember seeing Shaun the Sheep, the first one, in theaters when I was like 18,
Mhm.
and I saw Farmageddon in the beginning of the pandemic. But yeah, I did not. I hadn't heard about that movie since then,
Yeah,
and
it's
then it
probably
was like
because it's
nominated here, and I was
It's
like, oh
probably because
wow,
it's technically very hard to do, right? Because it's
oh yeah.
yeah,
It's all claymation, and there's no dialogue in it too. So it's
yeah,
like
it's all
literally
just
just it's a
slapstick.
silent movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope Shaun the Sheep wins. I'll
Oh
revisit
no,
it.
it's going to Soul. I already have that underlined. Like that movie is, yeah, no, I think it's gonna go to Soul 100%.
For costume design, we got Emma, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, Mulan, and Pinocchio. Which we're gonna hear Pinocchio quite a bit in this, and I'm like, where is this coming from? What country is this from? Because I actually didn't look it up. We're going to be hearing about this movie a lot, but there's a movie called Pinocchio that is being nominated, and it is not the 1940 movie from Disney. Just to clear.
It's not Guillermo del Toro's or Robert Zemeckis's.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's
Yeah,
instead Roberto Benigni, who is obsessed with Pinocchio, because this is not the first Pinocchio he's done. Yeah, I had no idea about this. I was shocked when I saw Pinocchio. I was like, wait a second, what?
where is this?
And
What
then
country is this from? Do you know? Is this Italian? Is this an
it's
Italian film?
Italian. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Roberto Benigni. He did a Pinocchio movie back in the early 2000s that kind of killed his career because it was just so awkward. It was so
Mm.
strange. But now, instead of playing Pinocchio, because the one that he did, he played Pinocchio, but in this
Oh,
one
is he
he's
playing
playing yeah, he's playing the old man.
Geppetto? Wow. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Well, I get. Yeah, we'll
very
be
weird.
hearing Pinocchio a bit. Make hair. I think who's gonna get the costume design? I think it's Emma. I
I
started
I
talking.
I want Ma Rainey, but I put Emma too. I think Emma might
I hope
is
Emma
gonna
wins.
take it.
Make hair and makeup. We got Emma, Hillbilly Allergy, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, and Pinocchio. And for music, original score, we got The Five Bloods, Mank, Minari, News of the World, and Soul. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. They got nominated twice for original score for two different movies in the same category. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross did Mank and Soul, which is
Yep.
kind of crazy. Two opposite ends of the spectrum, but I like them. They do a lot of cool stuff. They're a big
It
team.
just shows how like weird this year is, because of like what we all had to go through, like
Yeah.
that we have options like that.
Um, Production design, we got The Father, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, News of the World, and Tenant, which is surprising that Tenant only got production design. I thought it would get sound design. It didn't. It didn't get nominated for the sound either. Usually,
Yeah, I was shocked,
that's weird.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go with
Cinematography.
Ma Rainey again.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, either Ma Rainey
For
or me.
production design, probably Ma Rainey. I watched the first 5 minutes of Ma Rainey, but it was too heavy for me to continue. And I was like, I really
Mm.
want to watch this because I tried to watch it today for this to prepare for this, but I was like, I really want to sit down and watch this, so I couldn't watch it yet.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Best
Great one.
cinematography, we got Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, News of the World, Nomadland, and Trial of Chicago 7, which is very interesting. Actually, I
Mhm.
didn't think Trial of Chicago 7 would be nominated for cinematography because isn't it like a courtroom drama?
Yeah, yeah. No, there. I mean, like there's plenty of cool things happening, but that's more editing than cinematography.
Yeah. Also, I don't know where that could go. I have only seen like 2 of those movies, so I'll have to watch more of them. But for
Probably
actor and
Mank.
a lead, I think Mank might go. Yeah, cinematography is pretty practical and hard in a way that is not easily reachable.
Yeah.
Uh, these next big ones are the ones that we can discuss in depth, the main ones a little bit. So, adapted screenplay is Borat's subsequent movie film, The Father, Nomadland, One Night in Miami, and The White Tiger.
I think that it's going to go to One Night in Miami for sure. But it's so interesting that Borat 2 got nominated because the same thing about the first Borat. Like, even though I think the first Borat was way better, um, there's not a script there. It's mainly all improv.
They
So
had to
it's just
turn
that's
something in,
well, yeah. No, I'm sure they
right?
turned in a treatment.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true
think
though.
so. I think compared to Borat than Borat 2, like Borat 2, I'm sure they didn't have to do anything. Just Sacha Baron Cohen had to walk in and be like, I'm gonna do another Borat movie, and they were like, here's the money.
Mhm.
But back in the day, I'm sure that there had been more of a treatment, like
That's what I
exactly what they
used to
wanted to
do.
do.
That's what I did in film school to cheat, honestly. They're like, um, you have to turn in a script with your film project, but we have to see that your film is the script. So I would shoot the film first, and then I would write the script and then turn them in.
Yeah, just do like a
And
transcript.
yeah, just write what happened and be like, I did it exactly as what it says on the page. Yeah, don't tell anyone I did that in film school.
So, what do you think is gonna win?
For
Like,
adapted, I think hmm, I think it's gonna go to The Father.
yeah,
Yeah, because I don't see for adaptation purposes, I don't see it being any of those really. Because the Nomad Land does not represent its adapted source material. Borat, like you said, is kind of confusing, and it's like they just really wanted to nominate it for something. I don't know what One Night in Miami is based on. Is it based on a book? Do you know or not?
no,
I'm not sure.
that's the thing I'm most confused about that nomination
Because
because
it's about
I
a
think
true
that
picture. It's about a picture.
yeah, so I think that's what they're trying to say for adapted screenplay, but I'm not really sure. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure about that one
I think it's gonna go to The Father. I don't know why. Just because.
because I think The Father has good choices with other awards,
Yeah, there's always
but
that one movie that no one saw, but it's like everyone's like, "Oh, those guys are in it." It's
yeah,
just
everyone's
like
talking about it.
Phantom Thread when what's his name? What?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one saw that, but everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, like Paul Thomas Anderson and Daniel Day Lewis's
Daniel
last
Day
movie.
Lewis's last movie. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta
Still
talk
haven't
about
seen
those
it.
shit some more.
Still
No,
haven't
yeah,
seen
same. Honestly,
it.
I love Paul Thomas Anderson, but I still have not seen it as well.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I think I said The Father. You said One Night in Miami.
Yeah.
Let's see. For best original screenplay, we got Judas and the
Mm.
Black Messiah, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and Trial of the Chicago 7.
Dude, Sound of Metal. That was the biggest thing. I could not believe that it got nominated so many times in the best of ways because I
It's
love that movie. So that's what I want to win. Out of all of those, I think I want Sound of Metal, but I think it's gonna go to Chicago 7.
original screenplay. Yes, Aaron Sorkin can't go wrong with writing
But see, doesn't that make it confusing then? Because if One Night in Miami is just based off of a picture, isn't Chicago 7?
based on true thing. Yeah.
So
But
why
it's
is
I
that
don't
original screenplay compared to like an
that
adapted
is a good
screen?
point.
Like,
I feel like original screenplay should go to Sound of Metal, probably. But I really, really,
I
really,
want
really
that.
want to
I
watch
want that.
Minari. I want to watch Minari because of how beautiful it looks. Woo. And we'll talk about it later in the next categories. But yeah,
Yeah.
I want to mention that best original screenplay. I can't believe Home Springs got no love. I'm sad. I'm very sad. I'm just so sad.
I was very sad
It
about
was
that
a
too.
long
Honestly,
shot, but
I was sad about it at first, and then I saw Sound of Metal just got in there, and I was like, well, at least that movie got in, because even
Yeah,
though
I
I
just
loved Palm Springs, I think that it definitely deserved original screenplay because the script is so good there,
but it
and it
probably got
was
too many
wildly original.
comparisons to Groundhog Day and stuff. Like right when it
Exactly.
came out, it's just like, well, yeah, but whatever.
Yeah,
I
and
love that
looking
one.
at it, it's like, oh yeah, Andy Samberg. Like I can see how a lot of people like kind of just like turn their head on him.
Yeah,
Like,
Hulu movie, a very early Hulu movie.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
most of these Netflix and Hulu movies that are nominated are ones that came out later in the pandemic. And they're like,
yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah.
now we have to take these ones seriously. Yeah. So Sound of Metal, I think, and you said Trial or Sound,
I think Trial is gonna win by one Sound of Metal.
right?
But I think the Trial of Chicago 7 is going to win because Aaron Sorkin, people love him, and it is a good script. It's a solid script.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to directing.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see these. I'm excited about these ones. We got Thomas Vinterberg from Another Round. That's just
Amazing.
is that this year's? That's probably this year's Parasite because it's from another
Mm-hmm.
country. I don't think it's gonna win. Anyway, to best
Hell no.
directing, I'm gonna continue directing. I'm gonna say them all. Thomas Vinterberg with Another Round, David Fincher, Mank, Lee Isaac Chung from Minari, Chloe Zhao from Nomadland, and Emerald Fennell from Promising Young Woman.
Yeah,
I
no.
want to see
Thomas,
Promising Young Woman.
I can't believe Thomas Vinterberg managed just to sneak his way in there. That's awesome because
I
it
am
is
very excited.
it's a really really well. When I saw that, I was at work when I saw the nominations, and that's where I was writing all this stuff too. And I was like reading through them, and I was like, whoa. And they were like, what? And I was like, Thomas Vinterberg. And they're like, who?
Yeah,
And I was like, yeah, dude, Elijah's gonna be very proud of this.
that was cool. Yeah, that I was surprised. I mean, I don't think it's gonna win Best Directing only
Hell no,
because
no.
Thomas Vinterberg or Another Round is also nominated for Best International Film.
And
So
it and,
it's
that, and yeah, it's only
probably
nominated for
gonna win
two
that one.
things.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's gonna win Best
I
International
think it's
Film
gonna
if it's
win. Yeah,
nominated for this one too.
yeah. I don't know. This is the only one I haven't really made a decision on. I think it could go to.
Yeah, this one I have to really watch the other movies to fully make a thought because I've only
Yeah,
out of all of those movies I've only seen Another Round, Mank, and Nomadland, and I would not give it to Nomadland. Sorry, Chloe.
I think it's gonna
And
go to Mank. I think it might go to David Fincher.
I could see it going that way,
Only
but
because
I
it is
really
old Hollywood, and
Mhm.
he's never won. You know, he's been nominated so
He
many
is
times, and
overdue.
the
Yes.
Oscars love to do that. They did the same thing with The Revenant.
Yeah, yeah. When Leonardo
So,
DiCaprio won, he only won because of circumstance of the shooting,
yep,
not
yep.
his performance.
I still haven't seen Promising Young Woman though.
Me neither. I want to, and I want to see Minari. I want to see both of those, and I feel
Oh,
like Minari could take it for a wild card because of. Well, this is just judging it from the trailer again, but Promising Young Woman came for a wild card too. Everyone was talking about Emerald Fennell because this is her first movie too,
yeah.
and it's like,
Honestly, I would have had her for Best Original Screenplay. Like she could have a good chance for that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The director one, it really is anyone's game. Besides, sadly, besides Thomas Vinterberg, if he wins that, if he wins it, like honestly, that's who I would go for. But
that's wild though. I had never heard of him before this. Like I had heard of
yeah,
Bong Joon-ho from Parasite who won
oh
last
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
I had heard of him before for years because he had a huge American following, but yeah, I haven't heard of this guy much.
And
And
what was the other one that he did with Snowpiercer?
yeah, he did Snowpiercer. He did another
Yeah.
one called The Host, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I like Bong Joon-ho. I don't know. Yeah, that one's up in the air for me because I have to see the other ones. Best Picture. I'm gonna go with the next big one because we're gonna talk about the actors last. Best Picture. We're gonna go The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of Chicago 7. Wow, I feel like there's a lot of nominations. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are there always 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. It seems like a
Usually
lot of.
there's actually 9. I'm
Oh,
pretty
really?
sure.
It seems like there's a
Yeah.
lot. That's a lot. I. Who do you think is winning Best Picture?
The list, really quick, the list that I saw online, it cut off. So it was only it stopped at Promising Young Woman. And then I kept on going. I was like, wait, Sound of Metal. Wait, what?
It's just up. Yeah.
And I went back and I was like, oh. And I was, oh, Sound of Metal got nominated for Best Picture. No, oh man, no, I want that so very badly, but I think it's gonna go to Judas and the Black Messiah.
I
Yeah,
think.
I want it to be Sound of Metal though.
Mm, I don't know, dude. This is kind of hard. I think I think Mank will win and it'll piss everyone off because I think everyone hated that movie. But
I didn't hate it, but yeah. I was just gonna say, how mad would you be if it went to Nomadland?
I would be very, very, very upset. Check out a review of Nomadland on YouTube. But I don't like that movie. Basically, what I said in the review of Nomadland is Frances McDormand doesn't deserve to be in that movie. She doesn't deserve to be in that movie. It
Mhm.
should be a documentary about the people that it is actually about. But check out the full breakdown on our review of Nomadland. I think, yeah, I think it's gonna go to Mank and piss people off.
Originally, I was thinking Trial of the Chicago 7 because of the themes, but I've heard so many. I people are really talking about Judas and the Black Messiah right now,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I think it might go to that because yeah, people are talking about it a lot, and the Golden Globes they got a lot of shit for not only nominated for a few things,
Mm-hmm.
and it clearly it's got his love here from the Oscars. And so I think that's why they're gonna give it to it. If it went to Mank, I would be very disappointed,
That's the only
honestly.
theory I have for that is they're gonna give it to that movie and everyone's gonna be pissed off. That's my one theory right now. Kind of like how
Hmm.
they gave it to Green Book. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, this literally can be anyone's game. Like
Mhm.
besides, even though I love Sound of Metal, and I'm sure Promising Young Woman's a great movie, but I think those two are even Mank. Honestly, I'll give it. I'll think Mank. I think those three are just there.
Let's do the supporting roles, actor and
Okay,
actress.
okay. Because I'll dude. Let's start with actress, please.
Yes, actress. That's a good start because I'm gonna start from the bottom. We're gonna go Young Jung Yu from Minari, Amanda Seyfried from Mank, Olivia Colman, The Father, Glenn Close from Hillbilly Elegy, and last but not least, Maria Bakalova, Borat's subsequent movie film.
She's gonna win. She's winning.
Nominated. She's nominated. Dude, do you know the story of how she found out she was nominated?
How?
She's on set of Judd Apatow's new film, right? And she's filming a scene and that day she's talking with Judd and they're like, the Oscars are coming out, the nominations. Do you want us to let you like go be by yourself? And she's like, no, let's just keep working. So she's shooting a scene with Pedro Pascal on her new movie with Judd Apatow.
What
She's
the
like, what is
fuck?
this movie? Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so she's shooting a scene with Pedro Pascal and Judd Apatow yells, cut. Maria, you have been nominated for an Oscar, and everyone just freaks out because they knew that the announcement was coming, and
Oh,
she
that's
was
awesome.
in
Yeah,
the whisperings. But she found out while she was filming on the set of her new movie.
dude, no, she is winning. If she does not win, I think that's just such a major loss because every other nominee here is just like the thing is with her performance especially is that she had to act with us with real people. She was not acting with different actors. This is her first movie,
Mhm.
and she was so believable. She was even it like she was the one that was carrying the movie, and she was just she fucking got Rudy Giuliani.
Got him.
Like this girl is it's pretty amazing. So I
I
think
agree with
I
you.
think she
It is going to
deserves it.
Maria Bakalova, and it's a very good debut. She's going to be.
Yep.
It's kind of stupid to say this, as she's going to be a way better for Jennifer Lawrence. I only say that because
Oh
Jennifer Lawrence got nominated for like her first movie too in Winter's Bone. I say
yeah.
that's the only reason I say that. I don't like Jennifer Lawrence as an actress, really. I haven't been
Yeah.
blown away
Same.
with. I only like her in Silver Linings Playbook. That's it.
Yeah.
And
I liked her in American Hustle, but she wasn't in it that much. That's her
oh
fault.
yeah, she's all right in that.
I think it's either gonna go to her. If anything, it's gonna go to Olivia Colman for The Father. If that
Yeah, it's
happens,
Amanda.
then
Yeah, I was gonna say if you said Amanda Seyfried, I'd be like, no, she's not gonna be nominated.
oh
She was
no,
Amanda
no.
Seyfried in it. Like she doesn't do anything special in it.
I thought that she was actually really good at me. I think Maria, she's getting it. She deserves it.
She is gonna win.
She if it wasn't for her Borat subsequent movie film, everyone would have been on me and Elijah's side as being like it was a generic. It was not that good of a movie.
Yeah,
But because of her, it is a
worth
good
seeing.
movie.
Yeah,
It's
worth
worth
seeing.
seeing, and she's absolutely amazing. And I think that she's gonna be cool. She's starring a Judd Apatow movie, which I did not know about. That's interesting.
We'll talk about that in like probably next week, or yeah, on our next Tuesday episode.
All right. Yep. Yep. Let's give it to Maria. Maria deserves it. Let's
And the
let's
Oscar
let's
goes to
yeah.
Maria
Who
Bakalova. That's
Who
gonna be
would-
so funny every time Borat wins, though, because the title is this long. I always say Borat's subsequent movie film, but that's only the first part. It says colon, and then it's a good 25 words of what the plot is. Anyway, I hope they say it every time too. Best actor in a supporting role is Sacha Baron Cohen from The Trial of Chicago 7, Daniel Kaluuya, Judas and the Black Messiah, Leslie Odom Jr. from One Night in Miami, Paul Raci from Sound of Metal, and Lakeith Stanfield from Judas and the Black Messiah. Now, something I want to say real quick. We have two people from the same movie as supporting roles of Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield, but they are, I thought in my head, they were the lead roles, or at least one of them was the lead role, but they are both in supporting. Why do you think they did that?
Well, I've heard that. I've heard that there is no lead actor in that movie. It's all, everybody has their own share. The same thing with The Trial of Chicago 7. People were talking about that a lot. I'm glad I went to Sacha Baron Cohen because I thought that he was really great as Abby Hoffman. But I thought that was really smart what they did there. And I love Lakeith Stanfield, but I think both those actors are fantastic, and I think they deserve all the love they deserve, or they deserve all the love that they're getting.
Yeah.
But Paul Raci here, man. Oh my God! Again, Sound of Metal. Holy shit! I cannot believe that it's getting this metal love, because it's Paul Raci especially was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I think it's gonna go to Daniel Kaluuya again. No,
Interesting.
I think he's gonna
second nomination. He was nominated previously for Get Out.
Yep. No. Yeah. And I think this time he's definitely gonna win, because out of all of them, yeah.
I think it's going to Sacha.
Really? Ooh.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go to Sacha. Only because, only because like there isn't. He's in it. Like he's in it. And he does a good job, but it's not.
Let's go to actor in a leading role. There's Riz Ahmed from Sound of Metal, Chadwick Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Anthony Hopkins, The Father, Gary Oldman, Mank, Stephen Yeun, Minari. I like Stephen Yeun.
Did you know that he's the very first Asian
American actor? Yeah, Asian American actor to be nominated.
That's insane.
Crazy.
That's absolutely insane. It's just like when Jordan Peele won for Best Original Screenplay. It was the first ever black man to win. And I could not believe that. I cannot believe that Riz Ahmed, that was always like, I thought that was always going to be it. I thought I was going to go to Best Actor for him and Original Screenplay, at least for nominations. But still, this is amazing. But it's going to go to Chadwick Boseman. Like he was just absolutely amazing in Ma Rainey. He's absolutely amazing in it. It is kind of heartbreaking, because like it's just he also just plays somebody that you would not expect. He doesn't even look like himself the entire time. And it's really it's an accomplishment, and it's really sad, and it's well earned. It's not one of those. It's just like Heath Ledger. It's like, it's not like, oh, they're just given to me because he passed. No. It's like, no, the work was well earned. The work was there. Yeah. And unlike Heath Ledger too, like this was like, that one was extremely heartbreaking. It was shocking, but the amount of work that Chadwick Boseman was doing while he was doing this movie, and him being in Marvel and everything, and what he was going through with his cancer treatments is absolutely amazing. The fact that no one knew about it.
He was going through treatment on his last two films, Spike Lee and this one. Like, it's insane.
Yep.
The things he was doing just to continue to do the thing that he was amazing at. It was awesome.
He's truly one of the greatest of all time. And it's really sad that we're not going to be able to see him ever again. And that is like, at the end of the movie, especially this one, it does hit like, oh man, we're not going to be able to see a performance like this again from him. And it's just like what happened with Heath Ledger, where it's like you're watching Dark Knight and you're like, damn, we're not going to see where you could have gone.
Yeah, I can see it going to Chadwick still too. He's a transformative actor, and he always was.
Hell yeah, no, he's great. Fantastic.
The last one we have is actor and actress in a leading
actress
in a leading role.
Andra Day, your lady's back.
I still haven't seen that, but I will. Viola Davis in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Andra Day in The United States vs. Billie Holiday, Vanessa Kirby in Pieces of a Woman, Frances McDormand, Nomadland, and Carey Mulligan, Promising Young Woman. Frances McDormand should not win.
I think she's gonna win. I'm
I
just
hope she
kidding.
doesn't. Yeah, she's not good.
I think it's gonna go to Viola Davis.
Yeah, I thought the way she looked was in her performance from everything that I've seen, and when I started it, I was like, she's unrecognizable in it, and that's insane. That's not easily attainable or believable. And
yeah, dude. Yeah, no, just wait until you see the rest of it. Like she is. Oh my god, she commands.
I think it's going to Vanessa Kirby, to be honest. Pieces of a Woman. I still watch that movie because I know that the premise of it's a very, very heavy
hardcore
topic.
Yeah,
and it's one of those movies that I know I'm going to feel very, 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 very heavy while watching, because it's one of those movies. So I think it's going to her.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna go to either Viola Davis or Andra Day. Since Andra Day won the Golden Globe, it's like damn,
the wild card.
Yeah, and she could be the wild card again. But I think it's gonna go to Viola Davis because her performance was just way more powerful than. Again, haven't seen Promising Young Woman. I really want to, but I don't think I'm ever gonna see Pieces of a Woman. Honestly,
those are the Oscars. The Oscars are on Sunday, April 25th. We'll probably be doing something super special for that. But the second part is the opposite of the spectrum. No longer going prestigious. We are now punishing and hoping people stand by what they made, because we are talking about the Razzies.
Oh yeah,
41st Razzies. If you don't know what the Razzies are, they're fully, the full title is the Golden Raspberry Awards, which is what, like that's a raspberry, right?
Yeah.
It's a parody award show that started in 1981, and they encourage well-known filmmakers and top-notch performers to own their bad, to just be open about it. They're not saying this person's bad because they're bad. They're like, this person's good, this is bad, usually. And so the Razzies are the worst films. They've got a couple categories, including worst picture, worst actor, worst actress, worst supporting actress, and we're gonna break down all of them.
Do it. I'm so excited.
Do you know who's awarded with the most Razzies?
Hold on, John Travolta.
Nope. It was, I think, at one point.
Wait, hold on. Eddie Murphy.
10. Nope, they have 10. Rocky.
Oh, Sly. Sylvester Stallone. That's right.
The most Razzies. There's also been people who have accepted the awards in person. Which
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry is one of them. Sandra Bullock, Tom Green, and Dwayne Johnson for Baywatch. They've all accepted their Razzies in person. Yeah, that's really funny. Let's get into the topics. We got our first Razzie. I'll start with worst actor. We got David Spade for The Wrong Missy, Adam Sandler for Halloween, Michelle Moran for 365 Days, which we'll talk about a lot, Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, for a movie called Absolute Proof, and Robert Downey Jr. for Dolittle. So 365 Days is basically a Polish 50 Shades of Grey. We will be hearing the title 365 Days a lot. It's a Polish 50 Shades. That's all you have to know.
I never saw it.
I never saw it either. I don't need to see it.
I just heard
I didn't see 50
it.
Shades of Grey. I don't need to see these ones, but I get it.
I sat through 50 Shades, the first one. I sat through that one.
That's why.
Girlfriend wanted to see it.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
But this Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, is kind of insane. Like, he's actually, I didn't know this was real. I thought they were like talking about his commercials, but no, he made a movie called Absolute Proof, and it's a political movie about why the election was rigged, I believe. Right? And that's from the My Pillow guy. And
you want to know something? He has to be right because he created the My Pillow.
He created it.
And it's called Absolute Proof.
Absolute.
So you want to know something? I think he's on something.
I'm just saying,
I think it's gonna either go to Mike Lindell or Robert Downey Jr. because Robert Downey Jr. was absolutely horrific.
I think it's going to Robert Downey Jr.
Even compared to Sandler and Spade, like you expect that from them.
I didn't see a problem with David Spade's acting. He did not get worst actor. It was just him. He didn't do anything different, so I don't see why that would be worse. Adam Sandler, it's like you're used to that. That's not even
Yeah.
bad acting. That's not the worst movie he's made. Like, yeah, it's Robert Downey Jr.'s Dolittle for sure. His worst acting.
Because like you're especially the actor, it's like, damn, dude, like he hasn't done a bad movie in so long. He's never, even
Yeah.
back in the day when he was like in trouble all the time,
He's
you
never
never
had a
saw
rotten
him.
movie.
Yeah, you never seen him phone in a performance. And this movie just seemed like he did not want to be there, and
It was
he was the
surprising.
worst part.
Surprising.
Uh,
Yeah, so it's going Robert Downey Jr., worst actor. Worst actress, we're going Anne Hathaway for two
yes,
movies, The Last Thing He Wanted and The Witches, and Katie
especially the
Holmes
witches.
for Brahms, The Boy 2, and Secret Dare to Dream. Oh, so she's also nominated for 2. Kate Hudson for music, Lauren Lapkus for The Wrong Missy, which is also, I don't think she should be nominated for that because she was so goofy. She embraced the stupidness of it. Like, it's not bad acting. That's the movie itself is, but the acting is what, like, she's doing what's there. And the last one's Anna Maria Sakaluka. That's how I'll say her name.
Sakaluka.
365 Days, Polish 50 Shades. It's going
I
to
think
Kate Hudson.
I
No,
think
actually, I don't know. Actually,
I think it's gonna go to Anne Hathaway.
I said Kate Hudson prematurely. I don't think they're giving it to her because that would be too mean.
Well, I don't know. I
I
mean,
didn't
like,
see the performance.
music
You
is
saw the performance. I'm just
Kate
talking about
Hudson
the
wasn't
subject matter of it.
right.
I
Kate
feel like it would just
Hudson
be
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But Kate Hudson's also in this movie. It's very controversial right now that people are absolutely hating on for good reasons, too. For absolutely good reasons. Kate Hudson doesn't play the
distasteful character.
Yeah, no, I pretty much every character is in this is
Anyone who
distasteful,
is,
but literally anybody, like, oh my god, I encourage people to watch it because it is an absolutely insane fucking movie that you like. As you're watching, it's like, this feels like a Funny or Die sketch. Like, this feels like Ben Stiller and Tropic Thunder for Simple Jack. But
level, yeah.
yeah, no, it's bad. But I think it's gonna go to Anne Hathaway only because I not watched The Last Thing He Wanted. I don't even know what that is. But her performance in The Witches was absolutely dreadful. I thought that it was just awful. It was so over the top, and just like, she did not seem like she wanted to be there, and B, just seemed like her only way of acting was to scream her fucking ass off. You know how you don't like Leslie Jones? That's how I was
That's
with
how she did the performance. Is it like
it
where
was
it's like
awful.
a kid's movie where she has to do everything over the top, but the movie itself is in a kid's movie?
Yes. Yep. 100%. Even like, and the CGI in her did not help at all. Like, she was just like, her entire everything about it was just so off-putting. And yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, I hope it goes to Anne Hathaway because I love her and I hope she accepts it in person and it's a good sport.
Could go to Katie Holmes too. Katie Holmes is pretty awful. I've never seen her in a good movie.
Yeah, she decides to do like one movie every like 6 years, and then the 2 movies she does, she gets nominated for Razzies, and she's like, I'm never doing this again. This is why I don't act.
I feel bad for her, but then again, like, she really can't act. I'm sorry.
She also
like,
makes her own choices, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen her in anything all that good.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got worst supporting actress, which is going to be a history-breaking thing. I'm going to go backwards. We got Maddie Ziegler with music, Kristen Wiig, Wonder Woman, 1984, Lucy Hale, Fantasy Island, and Glenn Close, Hillbilly Elegy. That's the.
You forgot Maggie Q for Fantasy Island too.
Oh yeah, she was on there. Maggie Q for Fantasy Island was also on there, which they both. Well, Maggie Q doesn't deserve to be on there.
I didn't see Fantasy Island. Did you?
Yes, don't see it, but Maggie Q deserves to be on there. Lucy Hale is not the worst actress. The movie itself just brings it down. Lucy Hale is not that bad as an actress. She might win, but Kristen Wiig might win too because she's going to
that one's going to Maddie Ziegler 100%. Even though it's not her fault, she was the one that had to play that character.
She listens to a director,
everybody. Yeah. And honestly, her character is the one that is the most shocking and in your face whenever she's in the movie. But it also could go to Glenn Close because the Razzies love to be brats, or not brats, love to be assholes.
Yeah, because the crazy thing, she's the first person to be nominated in the same role for an Oscar and a Razzie.
Yeah, no, Glenn Close got nominated for like Critics' Choice Awards for this. Golden Globes, Oscars, and the Razzies.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Because her performance is like, it's the best part of Hillbilly LG, but still, like, she, like, her lines, and yeah, no, like, it's overall, it's not good. It feels like a parody. If this was supposed to be like a Walk Hard type parody movie, then I think that she deserves all the praise. I think it's gonna go to Maddie though. Sadly, I think, and it's not really her fault, but it's just, again, that movie's getting so much hate, especially for her performance, that it's a no-brainer for me. I think Kristen Wiig doesn't deserve to be here.
Yeah, I don't think she really deserves to be there either, because yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I think that
The
she was
movie
bad. Yeah,
I don't think she deserves to be there though.
yeah. I think Gal Gadot deserved to be nominated more than her, because Gal Gadot was awful in Wonder Woman 1984, in my opinion.
Let's
Man.
go.
We're supporting actor. So we have Chevy Chase for for the very excellent Mr. Dundee, Rudy Giuliani as himself for Borat's subsequent movie film, Shia LaBeouf for the tax collector,
Wow.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Iron Mask, and Bruce Willis for Breach, Hard Kill, and Survive.
I hope Bruce Willis wins, please. I haven't seen him in a while. That movie showed Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a Jackie Chan Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Jackie Chan and him.
That's so funny. They're only in it for like a little bit too. They like got American cameos to be in it for like 15
I only watched that scene of that movie because I really did want to watch Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger fight.
Right? They know what America wants.
I think it is gonna go to Bruce Willis, but if anything, it might go to Rudy Giuliani, only because, again, the Razzies love to be assholes, and this time Rudy Giuliani deserves.
I think Rudy Giuliani is gonna win an award, but he's not gonna win for that. I hope Bruce Willis wins for that. Rudy Giuliani is nominated in best or worst screen combo.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah.
So what is worst screen combo? What do you have for that?
So we have Maria Bakalova and Rudy Giuliani. Yes, that really is Rudy Giuliani from Borat's subsequent movie film. Robert Downey Jr. and his utterly unconvincing Welsh accent. Dolittle. Harrison Ford and that totally fake looking CGI dog, Call of the Wild. Oh, yeah. Lauren Lapkus and David Spade. That's my favorite, is that they don't have anything funny. Like, they have no joke there. It's just
the actual worst comedy.
Lauren Lapkus and David Spade. And then Adam Sandler and his grating simpleton voice for Hubie Halloween. I think it's going to go to Robert Downey Jr. and his utterly unconvincing Welsh accent, because
it came and went. It was weird.
It was awful. It's either gonna go to that or Harrison Ford, because him and that CGI dog was just awful.
Funny.
This is why I like the Razzies for like the way that they word certain things. It's just absolutely hysterical.
Do you see worst remake or ripoff or sequel? We got 365 Days, which is they said it's a ripoff of 50 Shades because it's the Polish 50 Shades, and we got Dolittle, which is basically a reimagining remake. Fantasy Island reimagining remake, QB Halloween ripoff of Ernest Scared Stupid, and 1984 Wonder Woman 1984, which is a sequel.
I actually forgot about all those Ernest movies. Ernest Goes to Jail was the best one.
Did we do worst picture yet? We didn't.
We have not. I think the worst remake is gonna go to probably 365 Days.
Well,
only because. Yeah.
Dolittle,
only because
Dolittle, I feel like is going to win a lot. It might sweep.
Oh, Dolittle is definitely. Let's go to worst picture, because that one's definitely.
Oh yeah, because it's also in worst picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it could lose that one and win worst picture.
Yeah. Worst picture. We got some funny ones.
We got 365 Days, Polish 50 Shades, Absolute Proof, the My Pillow conspiracy movie, Dolittle. It's Dolittle, Fantasy Island, and Music. Those are all worst pictures. Fantasy Island is mediocre, does not deserve to be recognized as worst picture. Music, I understand, because
it could go to Music or Dolittle. Like, those are the only two that I think it's
it might go to Music because it was a bash.
And
I think it hurt people. Like,
oh yeah.
Dolittle didn't hurt people like Music did.
True, 100%. Yeah, no, you're 100% right on that. Doolittle was
It
just
might
like
win
just
that. Yeah,
boring.
music might win.
Music was but
Didn't
also I think that music, or I think Doolittle might win worst picture because it is a terribly boring movie, and I think music is gonna win worst director
Yeah, it's her
because
first movie.
because it's the
Sia.
directing of
Yeah,
what
it's the
she did.
choices. She made all the wrong choices.
The Razzies are usually have like really bad nominees where it goes like very political. There's
Mhm.
one year where they just nominated like this Hillary Clinton documentary, which again are these conspiracy theory like they deserve it, but it like took away from. I think that year they also nominated Batman v Superman for everything, which I thought was like
Mm,
completely undeserving.
mm.
But this year it was like all these nominations are like, okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's the special award from the Razzies that I like, but they don't have one this year. Razzies Redeemer Award, yeah. And
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy won last year with Dolomite Is My Name.
Hmm.
And I who would you give this year your Razzie Redeemer Award to?
Um,
Yep.
I think that's the reason why they aren't doing it is because like there's not a lot.
Yeah, why didn't they do that this year? Last year, yeah, they nominated last year they
I
nominated
think
Eddie
it's
Murphy, Jennifer Lopez, Keanu Reeves, and Adam Sandler and Will Smith.
yeah.
But they didn't do that. Well, I wonder why they didn't do that this year. That
I
was a
think
good
I think
category.
it's because there's not a lot that like there's nobody that could be
I would give
redeemed.
it to Jim
Like there's
Carrey for the Sonic movie.
yeah, but he was never
Back.
like a Razzie's darling. That's the
Oh
thing
yeah,
about the
yeah,
Razzies. It's the people that were consistently
multi
nominated.
or yeah, Razzie winners.
And yeah, and there weren't anybody this year who were like consistent nominators who did anything good this year. I mean,
Ben
like I
Affleck.
if
I mean, he won.
yeah,
He won. He was the first recipient. Is that how you say it?
I was gonna say
Of
yeah,
it.
yeah. He won for Gone Girl and and other things.
And Argo, yeah, they gave it
Yeah,
to
and
him.
Argo.
But he won the Razzie for
Um,
Gigli.
yeah. Oh, you know, he was Razzie's darling. I would give it to Pauly Shore for Guest House.
Gross. I can't believe I watched that whole movie.
I know that movie's awful. That movie
That
should have been
movie's.
nominated.
I I feel like they just didn't see it, which is good for them. The people who
That's
nominated
true.
for the
That's
Razzie.
true.
Not enough
Did
people
not.
saw it, which is good.
It didn't need to be seen.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are the worst movies. What other? Let's see the past Razzies.
Yeah, no, because those are I do this in my pastime sometimes just to see because it is fun to see, especially like if you go like all the way to like the 90s. Like there are movies that like you'd love as a child, be like, oh my god, this got nominated for everything.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go back to the movies from when I was younger.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let's go to the
Go to
Razzies
like early
pre
2000s.
2010. Early 2000s. Yeah, let's go to okay, 2007 or 2004 I like for movies. Okay, so these are the movies that were nominated for Razzies in 2004. Catwoman, Alexander, Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2, Surviving Christmas, and White Chicks. Wow, White Chicks was nominated for a Razzie.
Oh, dude,
That's
White
got a
Chicks
huge
was
cult.
nominated for
That's got a cult
everything.
following now. It's like it's so everyone loves it. No one considers it a bad movie anymore.
Oh no, White Chicks is yeah, no, White Chicks was hated and honestly deservedly so. I don't know if you've seen White Chicks
I have,
lately.
yes.
Oh man,
Catwoman won though that year. Catwoman won.
yeah, Catwoman
Rightly so. Rightly so.
and Surviving Christmas. Look, that's actually a good solid
I
list
forgot
of
which one that
terrible
is. Is
movies.
that's James Gandolfini?
Yeah, and
Ben
Ben
Affleck?
Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the movies that broke Ben Affleck and got him to direct Gone Baby Gone.
Let's see the year we were born,
Oh
96. Okay, I haven't
yes.
seen any of these movies. Oh, I've seen one of these movies.
Oh, what
The
name?
nominated movies are Striptease, Barbed
Oh
Wire,
yeah,
Ed,
oh
The
yeah.
Island of Dr. Maru, and The Stupids. Dude, I love The Stupids. I
I
love
thought,
that movie so much. Tom Arnold. Every time I see that type of car, I'm like, hey, it's The Stupids car.
what's that song where he's like, "You're my cousin" or "I'm your
Oh,
uncle" or something like that?
my own grandpa. Love it. Whoa, that next year, 97, is a pretty iconic year. We got Anaconda, Batman and Robin, and Speed 2. There was other
And Speed
nominations, but
to
wow,
Cruise Control.
I'm
Yeah, no,
surprised
dude, it's so much fun to
Anaconda
go
was
through
nominated.
these
I
and
thought
see.
Anaconda was considered a good movie. I like Anaconda.
Which one was that? Was Anaconda the one with John Voight and Ice Cube?
That's John Voight, yeah, and
Yeah,
Jennifer
John.
Lopez.
I remember John Voight's ponytail scarred me as a kid. That scarred me.
I
That
bought that
scared
on
me more
eBay. I
than
have it in a box. I'm just kidding.
I thought you were being
Just of
legit.
all of the memorabilia, I got John Voight's ponytail from Anaconda. It moves.
It moves just like the anaconda does. My anaconda don't got buns if you
That's
got a
funny.
ponytail.
Does the Razzies do a live ceremony or anything like online?
I always try to, especially when I was a kid, I always try to find out if they do a live ceremony, and they do, but it's not like they don't. It's not on TV or anything.
They
Like
just
they
announce
have a
things.
yeah, they have a ceremony, and like that's how, like, if you see like footage of like Halle Berry and Tom Green accepting, or Sandra Bullock accepting their awards, it looks like they literally go into like some guy's storage unit
Yeah, that's
to make
funny.
these.
Because there's
So
it started like 20 years ago from these like film people from UCLA who ended up were going into the industry, and it
yeah,
started from them, which is cool. I mean, it's
dude, yeah,
got
no,
some
they
actual like some real like solid foundation. It's not just like a huge parody. 20 years is a long time. We should come up with our own award show. Bad
should.
and good. Like we should cover all the whole spectrum and be like, this is at the end of the year. We should come up with our own algorithm type.
Ooh, the popcorn awards.
Yeah, our own popcorn awards. Like we gotta.
Yeah, no,
We have
that
to.
could actually be interesting. We can do our best movies of last year, and then combine them together, or like try to choose which ones, and then
Movies to
choose
watch, movies
between.
to avoid.
Yeah, that could actually be fun. Yeah, I know, hell yeah. Instead of like how the Golden Globes does uh movies and TV, we do all movies, but we do good and bad. So
Yeah,
we best picture and worst picture.
yeah,
We have best actor and the most awful actor
yeah.
of
But
the year.
for anyone that loses or gets nominated for a bad award, we got to give them something good. Like, but here's your endurance award for making it through that film.
Yeah, no, so yeah, no, the award seasons, man. This is the award
Yeah,
season's
award
very weird.
season. Yeah, it could have gone. It could go anywhere. That's the thing.
It
Is
could.
like they
Yep.
could take movies from all these streaming services, movies that people don't even see because that's not how it works. But it's so weird how they have to. Because a lot of these, especially with the Oscars, they have to get what's it called, like people to support it, like other people to talk about it.
Yeah. It's all
Like
about word of mouth with the
word of mouth.
Oscars.
Yeah, with the Oscars. They have to like send pack like a lot of the producers. That's why like bigger movies and stuff. That's why they get nominated because the producers they like focus on sending their care packages to the Academy members, and they actually
that
like
green.
they actually do like bribe them in a way, but not really. But they just send them memorable stuff to make them be like, remember my film with this package.
Mostly, most of the Golden Globes are suckers for that. That's
Yeah,
why
Golden Globes are yeah they're yeah.
that's why music got nominated for Best Picture and for Best Actress, which is just absolutely despicable. Same thing happened with The Tourist with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. There's a lot of movies from the Golden Globes where it's like, what is this? Same thing with the Oscars, but it's very few and far between. It's mostly they're just like they're looking for the most pretentious movie, which I think No Man Land is definitely that one.
It is because that yeah they literally throw in a famous actress in Frances McDormand with Nomadland to be like, look, it's an actual movie, and that's like, but the actual movie that they're making should not have anything to do with Frances McDormand's character.
Yeah.
So
Despicable.
yeah. So there's good and bads in Hollywood, and Justin and I are on a mission to fix it in some way or another, whether or not we're putting out the content ourselves or telling people to avoid bad movies or see good movies. We just want people to watch good movies. That's all.
Yes.
So when are the Razzies announced? Let me see. Actually, the winners. Yeah, the ceremony date this year is April 24th. Oh, it's the day before. They give the bad awards the day before the Oscars.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought because they like again they love to be assholes.
Yeah, the Razzies are on Saturday, the Oscars are on Sunday. So that's how
That's
it
why I
works.
love them. They have that asshole energy that I respect.
Asshole energy. That's what you.
Yeah. That like, oh man, it's a total. You shouldn't do that, but you understand why they're doing it. So yeah, no, thank you guys for watching our Oscar Razzie special, the very first time where people are talking about the Oscars and the Razzies with each other. Not the very first, but one of the many.
We hope to
And,
make it normal.
Yeah. People need to talk about the bad and the good. That's what life's all about. So check us out. I think we're gonna be doing another episode on Tuesday. We're gonna be talking about some movie news and shit like that. And,
and check out our reviews on YouTube. We just
Yeah.
posted 2 of them: Nomadland
Cherry.
and Cherry.
Yep. Especially our Cherry review. I want to know what people think about that.
Yeah, let us know what you think of Cherry when you see the Cherry review. Thank you guys. This was awesome.
Thank you.
We're gonna do more specials like this just randomly. Hopefully you guys are attentive and ready.
Yes.
Cool. See you guys on Tuesday.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and check out our Snyder Cut episode too. We talk about the Snyderverse
from this week.
And
our latest episode. Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna stop recording now.
Could have spent 4 hours watching Zack Snyder.